Hello. Ooh, got a little feather there. Hi, David Bradley here. Welcome to the TV room. What I have here is rather sacred. I can get it back in the case, okay? This is an incredibly early example of a Vic-20. Why won't it go back in the case? What's going on here? What's going on here? It should sit nicely, very nicely. But this is raised up. There's a screw here. This is very strange. Strange and disturbing. Interesting. What is this? A Vic-20, second oldest. Was missing the 6560 chip. All good. Okay. This is one that has the pet style keys. I'm still rather perplexed as to why this won't sit nicely in the case. Unless this is not. It's got to be the right case. It just has to be. There's no other thing that it could be. So it's off, and now it's on. And why don't I see anything? What's going on here? This was working. Maybe let's just let it sit there for a moment. See if the capacitors wake up. This was working. Unless this is not the board that should be in here. I mean, it doesn't fit. Maybe. Oh, and now she's up. Okay, so I would suspect there are capacitor issues. But also, there we are. Why? What is up with this not fitting in? There's a screw here. This makes no sense. Well, I don't want to put this away poorly. Look, I don't want to see the little fingers on this case are still quite wonderful. It's I can turn the screw. I have no idea why that was like it was. Does it fit now nicely? Well, oh, there's another one. Well, this is weird. These are the things that hold the end piece on. But it's like they're too long. Well, maybe they need some washers. I have a collection of washers. Alright, just a second here. I know it's somewhere here, and I have to dig around a bit. Because, of course, in tidying, I've thrown things all in together. There is a screwdriver. I don't know if it will fit. Yeah, it will. Alright, well, you know what? Just for now, I'm not going to take them out, but I'm certainly going to wind them up. That is peculiar. Very peculiar. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, vintage, sacred, Vic-20. Sacred. So, I suspect perhaps the big capacitor needs to be replaced. Perhaps I should consult with the people at Retro Rewind. They might have a Vic-20 thing. They have sets of capacitors for other things. They do. It works. Maybe starts up a bit slowly. Indeed, it does. Works. All right. Add washers to joystick plate. Right, this one. I'm not sure I just want to add it to the pile. It is too sacred. Okay, so here's 64. 64C, Works, diagnostics okay, sit okay, feel good. November 2023. Oh yeah. So let's add a little power and see. Oh, the power switch is on. Don't do that. All right, are we still working? We are. Go. Canada. Go. Semicolon. Go to 10. Run. Ta-da! Beautiful. It works. And the notes on the bottom, I don't need to rewrite all that. That's fine. That's fine. Now this one here, it's a board. C64 works. 250425, all chips and sockets, keyboard okay, diagnosis okay, sit okay. November 2023, test machine, all chips removed to test others. And indeed, all the chips are removed. They are. Everything. But supposedly, it's good. So I'll put it over here. I shall. I think I see 4 more computers over there, but you know what? As I look down here under the table, I think I see and feel another something. I think I do. I must be careful. Barn find works, both harnesses. SID missing. Is it? Yes, it is. Everything in sockets. Old the 64 board. Dandy. No keyboard. Modified for bar. Oh, yes. Modified for bar application. Indeed. This was the one. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I guess what I need to do is turn this off and add it to the pile. This one, I'm pretty sure it was in school. It says something about department area central, and it has stuff on here. Perhaps a magic eraser. We'll take all that away. Okay. So get it out of the way. Add it to the pile. Here's a time that, because this is an old original circuit board, I've only got the 5-pin video here, and that's what I need, because that's all that would work. All right, let's turn it on. And up it comes. And much as with many of these old machines, the video to the monitor is really not great. Either one. It's just not as crisp. It's not as sharp. It's not as good. It just ain't. But it's a beautiful machine to test things in. One of the ways that you can tell, besides the numbers, if you have an old board, is the cover on the Vic chip. If it's really big like that, it's old. Okay, so this, I think it's going to try and fall out. I've written this stuff already. The label is kind of trying to peel off, but that's okay. I'll just taper down. We will. Okay. So another machine for the pile. Yes, the pile. I'm not sure. It is possible, maybe, possible, that I might have too much of this stuff. It's possible. All right. I think what I'm going to do now is let's take a little break and then see. Well, I got to get these things onto the pile, and chances are they won't go on the pile, so I'll have to find something else and get them safely put away. I really do think that it is, besides figuring out what's what, Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel has a chip tester. I might have to see about getting one of those, because I think I do. I think I will. I think I might start to list chips for various things. I think I might. And although, here's the thing, I've sold lots of chips, but I've never had a tester. And that just adds, because you see, there are some chips that can have subtle failures that you really can't tell. And I don't really want to send a chip to like Spain or Australia or somewhere and then have it, not okay. Anyway, I will see about that. Anyway, well, the table's still pretty clear. It is tempting. Tempting. See this Vic-20 here on the table, it's missing a couple of RAM chips. I'm not going to do anything about that. But it's tempting to check the other chips. Maybe I will. After I finish going through the other computers that are here. Anyway, have a lovely day. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.